Ladies and gents,
Hey
I've
there.
got I've got Tavian with me tonight, y'all.
At least for a little while. I hang out for a bit.
Yep. How are we sounding on y'all's end? Tavian,
Yeah.
sound good? I
It's our
sound
first attempt at a remote feed into Mal's house here.
yep, yep. Well, uh, Daphne says 5 by 5.
Sweet.
Are our volumes about the same?
Yeah. We have no idea. People always ask us, are we in the same room? For once, the answer is no.
Yeah, very rare actually.
Yeah.
Okay, crack says sounds good. Right on, man. Thanks.
Sweet. Sweet.
Righteous, righteous. Tavian really loud. Right. That's what I thought. It looked like he
Okay.
might be. Nothing you need to do on your end, Tavian. I'm just kick you down a couple.
I can stand back here.
No. Just get right back to it normal. Speak again. Here, let me get the levels.
All right. Yeah, I'm here.
That's your normal.
Yeah, this should be about where I am. I would try not to get right up on the mic, so I'll stand about here.
Well, I'm right up on mine. In a world. Right on. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and kick it off with a tune. And then right after this first piece, Tavian has a surprise to show y'all. We just
Oh,
want to make
yes.
sure peoples are in first.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this tune is called Sparks. Here we go.
Sweet.
And we're back. Y'all want to be able to see Tavian?
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, yeah. There he is on the screen, looking
Hey,
all
everyone.
prettiful and everything. All right,
Oh,
actually,
yeah.
actually, I'm gonna duplicate this source in OBS right quick so that I have a full screen version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You do that.
I'm doing it. Fit to screen. Why is that fit to screen? Okay. Oh, it's kind of low res. I
Oh
see.
yeah, I'm only at 720 coming to you, maybe even less.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. We got a pretty daggum good picture. Yeah, that's okay.
Eh,
So, Happy New Year, everyone.
yeah. Yeah.
So,
We
Tavian got a toy.
yeah, so we we always tell everyone, when we're doing the whole passing the hat around at the end of the show, we're always telling everybody we do actually put everything back into the show. And so I want to show you all of your Christmas present to us. And it's going to be a lot of fun to add in. Before I do, just curious, how many people out there, and Mal, you can see the chat. I can't really see the chat, but I'm curious how many people out there know what, have ever heard of the ARP 2600 or the ARP 2600? It is a classic synthesizer. If you're a fan of 80s music or particularly 80s movie soundtracks, you have heard this thing a million times. The thing is, the ARP 2600 is a vintage synth, extremely rare and very, very expensive. But it's also, from what I understand, open source because a lot of companies have cloned it recently, especially with the resurgence of modular synthesis and the whole Eurorack thing, which I've dabbled in. So anyway, y'all said Merry Christmas to us by giving us all the tips and stuff, and so here it is. Hang on.
That's right. It's prettiful, I tell you. We got to get that brighter. You got to change the lights, bro. It's
Yeah,
just
stand by. I'm gonna turn the
dark.
light on.
Yeah, it's not your fault. I'm the one that told Tavian to make his lights look cool too. What the heck? It's my fault. But yeah, still lower volume than Tavian. All right. Well, I'll goose myself up a little bit more. I'm goosed now. Goosed there, Pepper Farmer. Cool. Yeah, that looks all right. It's still pretty dark. Here, let me add something filter wise in there. See if I
Heavy.
can just get a little bit lighter. Keep holding her up. I'm really gonna work his arms tonight, y'all. There we go. That's that's little better, picture there. Okay, yeah. So do you see all those sliders, y'all? You're gonna see Tavian moving some of those things live in the future. It's gonna be extremely cool. Yeah, that Prairie Fire goes. Oh, so that's an OG ARP from the '80s. Yeah, yep, sure is. And thank you
Sorta,
kindly for the tip
sorta.
there, Scarlett. Very kind.
It is a clone. It's a Behringer clone,
Yeah,
or Behringer, I believe is technically the correct pronunciation.
everybody says
I,
Behringer, bro.
everyone says Behringer. So, but it's there have been several clones made of the 2600, and this one actually is in a working musician's budget. So
Yeah, show enough. Yeah, thing sounds very cool. It's very neat. It's
it just came in today. That's why it's not in the rack and why I can't actually play you anything on it.
yeah. All right, I'm gonna hide that one, and now we got you back on the small screen.
Okay.
But yeah, very very cool. Um, it's a very cool synthesizer. Tavian asked me over maybe a week ago and said, "Bro, I need you to basically tip the scales on this A or this B
Help.
choice in
Yeah, I've got an
synthesizers.
A choice and a B choice, and I need pros and cons on both of them. Help me out here.
Yeah. And so it kind of came down to Tavian showing me a, a sidecar box to his current modular setup that would extend the ability of his modular quite a bit to be able to do true DAW-less generative stuff,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And whereas that's extremely cool, it wasn't going to take our sonic palette into a completely new territory. I mean, there's always something new, when you're messing with modular because you can make anything with it. But
yeah.
when I saw the guy actually using the ARP, I'm like, yeah, that you just have to do that. Where it's not a question, we're doing that. And he's like, well, it's a little more expensive. I'm like, yeah, that's fine, we got it. So
But
that
yeah,
that
it
was
was it
the
was funny too
conversation there.
because I kept going back to I had I kept feeling like the sidecar might be more useful for Atomic Annie, but I just really want the 2600.
Yeah, he just wants that.
I've been a synth guy for about 30 years, really.
Yeah,
And the original classic ARP was one of the first things I just drooled over and knew it was because 30 years ago it was vintage, rare, and expensive.
right, right.
It's like,
Yeah, yeah. It was, and let's not pretend. Geddy Lee used
well, that's true too. Yeah, yeah,
it.
and at least one or two things.
We got a fanboy, y'all. There
Yeah,
is a
yeah,
fanboy. No, that's perfectly fine, man. It's going to be extremely cool, and it's so everyone who's ever used the thing has made it sound different too.
yeah, yeah.
Reason why it's like so it's a pro and a con with the synthesizer. You're never actually going to get the exact same sound.
Yeah, yeah. There are
It,
no presets. There are no recalls. It comes with a bunch of diagrams of the front panel, so
mm-hmm.
that if you've got a patch you really like, you can draw in all the patch cables and then put little notches on all the faders to try to get somewhere close to where you were,
But
and
it's
then you
only
just
going to
got to
be
dial
somewhere
it back
close.
in.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then you just got to dial it back in.
yeah,
That being said, that's the way it is with my modular that I've got right here.
yeah. It is.
In fact, I've got a particular patch set up here for a tune for next week that I can't touch this until we play that song next week.
Yeah, it just has to live there for a little bit. Yep, yep. Nothing to do about it. All right. So yeah, Happy New
so
Year's.
so yes, and thank you everyone. Seriously, we've
Yeah,
been joking
indeed.
around and everything, but thank you so much. There's no way I could have gotten this and the little 20-year-old boy inside of me thanks you so much because I've been
Indeed.
wanting that particular synth forever. So thanks so much, folks. I hope you had a Merry Christmas and are gonna have a great 2025. So what do we have next year, Adam?
Calatrix 2 and then 0 Point Slip Drive. And I'm going to burn one while both those play.
Yeah.
And but I'll be around on call there, but and we'll be on the chats too. So Charlie Studio says that thing looks complicated.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, well, you could dial in something real simple, or you could get stupid complex with the thing. Is my understanding on it.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
All right, here we go. Calatrix 2, y'all. Muting mics first. And we're back, ladies and gents.
Hello.
Howdy, howdy, and shit. Somebody was saying, one platform is a little behind another platform, and what's going on there has to do with the platforms themselves. Has absolutely nothing to do with us, because we utilize Streamlabs now. We just go to one source and it bounces.
Hmm.
It does the multi-stream everywhere else. Um, and then Prairie Fire asks, so is Streamlabs an alternative to OBS or Restream? Is it more reliable slash stable? Well, it's an alternative to Restream,
Yes.
and can, I think, as far as I understand, be an alternative to OBS. But we're not
Yeah,
rebuilding.
basically, yeah, basically there's the Streamlabs website and service, and then there's the Streamlabs OBS app, which is a branded skinned version of OBS.
Yeah. Yep.
But we're just using the Streamlabs service, and it's basically
Oh yeah.
replacing Restream, and it's much cheaper than Restream to go to multiple sites in full HD.
Yeah, it's solid. It's what a lot of people out there are using. It's something that we probably should have bit the bullet on long ago, but we kept using Soriyaki's little multi-stream thing because we are creatures of habit. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's fine if you've got gigabit up and down and you're not doing complex things, I guess. you know. So anyway, just figured I'd take a moment to answer that question. Conversation on X just now. It's I saw Daphne posting our link to our Bandcamp page where everyone can purchase our music. Yeah, we sold over 30 tracks
Nice.
in the last since we posted Throws actually. Um, oh, we haven't actually played the new one yet. I skipped it on accident. Right? I didn't play it, did I?
No, you didn't.
Okay. I didn't think so. Okay. Yeah, but next song then, since I've mentioned it, will be the brand new piece. There's only one little tidbit in Throws that actually had AI visuals, actually. And it's just on the B section, roundabout starts roundabout middle of the track. But everything else was me with a camera, and I bought dry ice to create the smoke layers. My daughter cosplayed as Annie, even looking like a badass. She chopped off one of my fingers though, with that the sword in the video. I'm kidding. Uh, but she did swing that sword, and it was much closer to me than what she thought it was. I hadn't told you that, Tavian.
Oops.
Yeah. No, it's all good though, man. A little bit is she's cool. She's got her hair dyed red, and has nothing to do with Annie. She just likes dyeing it red. She's blondie though, just like her mama. But uh, but yeah, it was a labor of love to put together that video. I have realized that, guys, I don't want to do complex video editing. I don't want to do it. Um, I'm okay with it. It's fine. But if anybody wants to take a bunch of footage that I shoot and edit it for to the beat to music videos, you just always feel free to hit me up on any DM or email, mal.atomicannie@protonmail.com. So yeah, you over there working the new machine?
Yeah. Yeah. Got
Neat.
distracted. Sorry.
No, it's cool, man. So it just fit right there. Did you put the TD3s to the right?
Oh, this is temporary. I
Right
just
on.
had to get it plugged in. It's been calling me all day.
Yes, I'm sure it has. Tavian had to work today too.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, which is I'm
It came
sure.
in at noon, and I was just like,
Did you put it in the room with you while you were working? Because if so,
Yes.
yeah, it was a mistake. Why did you do that? He's just sitting there drooling over it all day long.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's my email, Miss Daphne. Yep, that's it. I don't mind emails from you guys anyway. Some of the coolest conversations are with you, the fans. Y'all are awesome. So yeah, that was 0 Point. Apparently, it is one of Prairie Fire's favorites. We thank you for that. We thank you kindly, Senor. You are a gentleman and a scholar, I tell you. Yeah, good times, good times. Yeah, so without further ado, here is Throws.
Cool.
And we are back, ladies and gents.
Hello.
All right. So, little Miss Annie stamped her foot at me. Did you see that? uh, by the way, the super cheap fake like Halloween blood, right? It will in fact stain you. It will stain your hands kind of for like 2 days. I don't think that the movie people have that problem. I don't think it stains your hands or whatever you put it on for like 2 days. But it sure did, and made quite the little mess in the garage as well. It looked like a scene in there, I tell you. But to avoid any kind of like tripping an algorithm, I took the intensity of that down a little bit. And yeah, the chat can hear just faintly in the background you play with a new toy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is perfectly fine. It's like negative 20, 25 territory, yeah, it's good. So
Cool.
Winston Smith said, "This is so cool, you guys. Mal, you look great, man. The vocals are legit. Never cut yourself short, bro." Thank you kindly. Winston's a singer too, by the way, and so I really appreciate that, man. I did my bestest. Clay's over there playing some Baroque shit.
Mm.
Mr. Clayface.
Says Batmal.
That's right. Tavian as well. You guys roll. Yeah, thanks, Winston, man. You're good. You're good people, brother. Charlie Studio says, "Wow, Mal, that is some good video editing." Well, thanks, man. Yeah, it's it just it took a minute to do though. Holy moly's. It was kind of a job. Was that a meow?
Yes. Little Gracie wants food, I think.
Her little pitiful meow. Good times. Yeah, I dig the new one myself, although I heard it 5 million times. It's been a week, so I enjoyed hearing the latter end of that. Yeah. Yeah, it does take time there, Charlie Studios. It does. All right, next song up is called "In the Shadows of Mintaka." Tavian, do you have anything else you wanted to add, Senor?
Nope, I'm good.
All right. Go. Here we go. And that was In the Shadows of Mintaka.
No, that was Throws, wasn't it?
Oh, well, Throws was before that, bro.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, Tavian is not looking at the stream. He
Yes,
is
I'm
digging
super
into his
distracted.
Yep.
In fact, I am going to call it, folks. I'm going to let Mal continue on with this
Yep.
with this replay show, and I'm itching to get twiddling. So,
Yep. Yep. I was on call with him while the last one was playing, and he's like, I can't figure out why this one thing isn't doing this other thing. Mal, I got to do this. I got to go. He's like a mad scientist, y'all. For sure.
Yeah. So anyhow, next time this will be actually mounted where I can use it better. So, love you guys. Thanks so much. Talk to you next week.
Good night, my brother. See you.
Good night, Mal.
All righty then. So we are going to keep it going. And I've got a lot of songs actually to get through here that I had prepped. So I'm going to switch that background video. There we go. I'm chewing gum and walking at the same time. Damn it. I do appreciate compliments, y'all. Y'all are super cool. Yeah, Tavian's like a kid in a candy store. Yeah, his energy is awesome, man. He's he doesn't want to show how excited he is to dig into it to everyone, actually. But I know him. Yep. If we were all 10-year-olds again, he would be like the one that's hopping up and down. At least I have that picture in my head. I don't know. I don't mean to paint him in any kind of, you know. Anyways, good to see you, Spazzo Yeti, Video Demon Slayer. Saw the tip. Thank you kindly, brother. Very cool of you. The Stage Uncle Mike's, good to see you. All right, we are going to keep it going, and this one's called Neon Fugue. Mr. Michael gave me a hand on some of the visuals on this one, and we do thank him. Here we go. Oh man, my mic was open. My bad. Hope I didn't make any noise while the song was playing. Heard my cough anyway. Somebody posted a GIF. It was a stage, Uncle Mike's, of a bunch of faders moving by themselves. That particular piece there, Neon Fugue, there was plenty of automation on that one, bro. And actually, I do use something called a CC1 to 1, and it is a singular motorized fader that I utilize for manual automation for audio tracks. It's pretty cool. Every time I turn on Cubase, it goes voop. It took me about a year to get get my startle reflex to that because I'd forget that I owned it under control. Kind of funny. Yeah, good times. Spazzy Yeti says, "This is always awesome." Well, thank you, man. Mighty kind of you. Much appreciated. All right, we're gonna play probably a few in a row here, unless I just want to get chatty. I don't know. We've got clanking beers with Video Demon Slayer up in here. Maybe someday we'll actually do that in real life. Who knows? Could be fun. But next one up is called Jump Time. It's a high energy piece. I want videotapes of every single one of you jumping out of your chair to this piece, posted on the internet all over the place. In 3, 2, 1. I better see 25 videos dropping in 5 minutes. I'm kidding. It's good to see everybody. I enjoyed the gifs of the hopping people. They're hopping mad, I tell you. Daphne says, this one always makes me feel excited about something. You know, gal, there are different ways to read what you said there. Just being funny. Hey, Scarlett, good to see you, our lurky turkey. We love the lurky turkeys. We do, in point of fact. Oh, man. Good times. Jumping. I'm not going to talk in between each piece. It's like force of habit now, I guess. Next one's long anyway. It's called Are You Okay? It was written in a particularly dark time in my life. Maybe I'll get into it someday. Probably not, though. But we've all known dark times, right? And when you're going through those, you sure do get asked if you're okay a lot. And so this was me just kind of echoing life into music best I could. There we go. Are you All right, that was Facing the Crowd. It was a fun tune to make and sing and play live for you guys. Like 3 or 4 months prior to me actually getting it out as a single track. That was the single track version. So Ghost Pepper posted a GIF that I had made. Actually, I had this V or letter V or upside down A, depending on how you arrange it, log, and I like having a fireplace going in the wintertime. In fact, I need to get my fireplace up and running for this year too, and so I just took a couple logs and made the letter A and filmed it. Actually, it was very hot burning that particular fire, and so my camera or my phone got rather hot. I was worried about it, but it was fine. But I filmed it. I think I filmed it in slow mo. Oh, that's right. I couldn't because you have to have stupid lights going to do slow mo. But yeah, kind of a neat little GIF and a little bit of a story there. That was year one stuff made long before it was uploaded on several places on the interwebs. But good times. So that was Facing the Crowd, and I've got a few more queued up here. How long y'all want to go? Well, BSD 2000 says, I'm late, but I'm here. All right. Well, we're going to definitely go a few more then. Good times. Good to see you, man. And yeah, don't forget, everybody, we got some tunes on Bandcamp up for sale. And if you're enjoying what you're hearing, a dollar in the bucket is always appreciated. Keep going, says BSD. Well, I've got only three more in the queue here, but if you have any requests, let me know, and I'll bring in a request for you, BSD. But for now, we're gonna go. We're gonna flip the script a little bit from our normal, and we're going to go into a generative piece that Tavian made. I think a couple of years ago that we named Seventh Gen. I think it was the seventh generative piece that he actually made, and so I just called it Seventh Gen. So here we go. All right, that was semi-generative anyway. Modular performance. Good times for Mr. Tavian. He's done a little over half a dozen of those. I think 8 or 9 of them. He's definitely got one that is in the preparations for next show that is going to definitely have that kind of vibe in the intro at the very least. Thanks, Spaz. Much appreciated. We're going to keep it going. This is a real old one. It's called This Is Not a Movie. Here we go. All right, so that was Into the Fire. BSD 2000, I think you're going to have to rewind the show, brother, because I am winding down. We're going to call this a night. I'm going to play one last piece as our closer. This is also a generative piece. It's how I like to close these shows. It is titled Game Over. God bless you all. I thank you all greatly for your patronage and your support and the many kind words that you've spoken. And we greatly look forward to another year of kicking ass and taking names. Here we go. Oops, wrong one. My bad. Hold on. I'll get the closer back. I switched it for some reason. I don't know why I did that. Why would I do that to myself? That is just counterproductive. Productive, I say. Oh, jeez, man. There we go. Oh, my great googly moogly, where is it? There it is. All right. Good night, y'all.